I'm sorry, guys. Y'all know Facebook is being real stingy with their time. Because everybody on live. So the videos that I used to could do, I can't do the videos like that no more because Facebook is being real stingy with their time. But anyway, I started using Clinique. And once I started using Clinique, then I felt, I've been with them ever since. And one of the things that I really enjoyed about Clinique is that it is very cost effective for the type of makeup that you use. I mean, and I'm not somebody that won't spend money. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm sorry I had to, Facebook kicked me off. They're not letting us do the videos like we used to because they got so many people on their platform and the servers can't really handle them. But what I was saying is I went to Clinique, and one of the things that I really enjoy about Clinique is that not only do they have colors that we can kind of mix and match for our skin color, but it's not expensive at all. I was very surprised at the amount of product that I was able to buy with the money that I spent. Because I was used to spending MAC money on makeup or Bobbi Brown money on makeup, which I still will. Now, don't get it twisted, honey. Hunty, old girl will spend some money on some makeup because I don't want my skin messed up. And I don't want to use nothing that ain't going to work on me. But, I was very, very happy with the fact that they had a product that was affordable, something that I could see myself, even as an older lady, being able to keep my budget. Because a lot of the stuff that we do, and I'm having some technical difficulties over here today, y'all. Just work with me. But as you get older, now when I was young, I didn't think about how much I paid for my makeup. I knew that when it was time to get this makeup, I was going to go to that MAC counter with $400-$500 and knock them on off. I didn't think twice about it. Do that about twice a year, and I was Gucci. But as you get older, you realize you have to think about things from a different perspective. Now, because I'm always at work and I work in the beauty industry, I always want to look beautiful. And plus, I just like playing in makeup. I just plain flat out like playing in makeup. Like, y'all see my camera when it went down, I have a whole drawer full of makeup. And as soon as I'm allowed to go outside, I've been looking at all these tutorial videos on how you can go to the dollar store and buy this little stuff to kind of organize stuff. Like, I have a whole everything full of makeup. Like, I got all kinds of stuff over here. Like, literally, I probably could do hair at my home for months and do makeup at my home for months. I have lashes. I have all kinds of stuff. But, and I can't wait to buy my new home so I can have some room. So y'all keep praying for me. But I was so excited about Clinique because I was concerned because I was like, it really don't cost a lot of money. Is it going to work? Is it going to last all day? What kind of product this is? But I promise you, once I started using it and see how easy it was, y'all see how orange my skin was a while ago? Like I said, everybody put their makeup on differently. This is exactly what I do. Now, if I decided not to put no lashes on, I'd be good. Because once some eyebrows go on, we be Gucci. We be Gucci once some eyebrows go on. We don't worry about anything. We good to go once some eyebrows go on. But I'm going to go just a little bit further because I do want to put some eyeshadow on, which I didn't get a chance to show you guys how I do my eyeshadow. So let me tell you something about this eyeshadow. And I'm going to knock this out super quick because I don't want to belabor this live because they might kick me off again. These are the eyeshadow kits. Now, I normally use MAC makeup, but these are the eyeshadow kits. Ooh, can you see it? Oh, there you go. These are the eyeshadow kits. I just picked them up somewhere. I can't even remember where I picked them up at. But this one is, I think I got this at Dillard's or Belk's. It has this little color palette. And this is a little natural color palette that I like to use. Now, listen. I'm all for, let me tell you something. This is one of my favorites. And then I got another one in here that has like a lot of vibrant colors. So if I'm trying to make my eyebrow pink, green, orange, whatever, I can do that. MAC make great eyeshadows. But like I said, when you get over 40, it's not that you don't do your makeup in a flamboyant way, because I most certainly will. Y'all see how my makeup was laid last year for my daughter's wedding. Anything that I'm doing special, any kind of event I got going on, when I'm going to be divaed up, honey, I'll have the eyelashes to the gods. I have the makeup down. And hey, how you doing? Y'all make sure y'all give me some hearts and share the post. Give me some love. I'm sorry I got kicked off. I'll label this as part 2. But as you age, and when you get over 40, you love fresh looks. I love makeup. I don't mind. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, my live feed's cutting up. Sorry. Anyway, when you get over 40, you want to make sure that you have a good, solid, everyday palette. A good, solid, everyday palette to me is something I can put on that's going to just enhance my color. I don't necessarily have to have anything that's a lot. Now, if I wanted these colors to pop, I would have put more foundation or even put a concealer on top of my eyelid prior to this. But I just want to add just a little bit of color. Not nothing major, because I have on a white shirt today. So when I go on my live stream, it will give me a little bit more vibrancy. But I created a everyday look, and I have about 3 different everyday looks. And with my everyday looks, these are looks that people can just, say, hey, that's Misha. And they never so different that if I don't have makeup on, people are like, oh. But some people gonna be shady like that, regardless of what you got on. But this is one of mine, and one of the key things with eyeshadow is blend, 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 blend. And when you like my eyelids used to be really, really tight, but because I'm getting older, I can feel them. They move, and I know that might not make sense to you, but when they move like that, you can have creases in your shadow. So you want to make sure you use a soft brush. Now, some people will pull their eyelids to make them tone. I don't believe in pulling. I learned in beauty school that when you pull your eyelids like that, it makes them stretch out easier. So be careful, which is another reason that I use the type of liquid eyeliner that I use. I don't use pencil, because over the years, using pencil will stretch your eyelids out a lot quicker. So I always use things that have a very light touch, or I always use brushes that are very soft and that I can blend with when it comes to my eyeshadow. So we're going to go right in. That's all I want. I just want a little color. Not nothing much. Now, if it was nighttime or if it was evening, I might would add a little dark right here. Man, that light is hot. Hold on. Let me see if I can change this light up a little bit. Is that better? That made me look orange. Okay, we'll do that. That's that blue light. I just want to add just a little bit of color. Not much. You'll be able to see it more when I get on live feed. Okay, so this is a lighter color right here. And I put this right up under my eyebrows. See that? And then blend it down. And I did this just to kind of help define those eyebrows just a little bit more. Because today, on my regular day-to-day look, my eyebrows is always the hit is the lit. That's the thing I'm trying to get people to pay attention to, is my eyebrows and my eyelashes. So they will ignore the fact that I don't have on a whole bunch of other makeup. Okay. So then we're going to do our blush, our eyeliner, put our lashes on, pull that wig off, the cap. And then we're going to be Gucci. And this, again, is just a little simple blush. Now, a lot of people use the gold highlighter. I only use a gold highlighter if I'm doing like hair shows, or if I'm going to be somewhere where I'm going to take a lot of pictures. because the gold is real strong. But I do put a lighter color right there, simply because when I go live on the camera, it just give me a warmer look up under my eyes. I just like the way it looks. But you have to be careful when you're putting this light powder up under your eyes, because I've seen people. I was looking at Proud Mary, the movie Proud Mary, and what's her name, Cookie from Empire. She played Proud Mary in that last scene that she was in when she actually shot her boss, the guy that was not trying to let her go. They had baked her. They call it baking when they put the light right here. Man, they had her so baked that she just looked, it looked like her eyes was closed. She just didn't even look real. She didn't even look like herself. So I'm going to put this liquid eyeliner on, and then we're going to put the eyelashes on. And then I'm going to, and y'all can go to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. The YouTube channel, I do this completely, like I don't have nothing on my head. I go from 0 to 100 real quick. You'll see the whole thing, and it's under Demi Shalee. Follow me on YouTube. And like I said, for those of you who are at home and you're trying to figure out how to lay your head down, I wrote an ebook to help you. You can go online and purchase it. The link will be live this afternoon. Ready for sale. How to lay your edges down. It's not really hard. And for those of you that have long hair, you're trying to get your baby hairs and you can't get them baby hairs, using your edge control, it's turning white. You can't get it to do what you're supposed to do. No worries. No worries. Most of the whiteness that you're getting with those edge controls is because you're either using too much or you're putting it on top of a product that it's not compatible with. Is not compatible with. Okay. So that's my little out. And this is liquid. I always use something with a brush. It has to have a brush. I hold on to these brushes because it's very hard for some reason to find the it's very difficult for some reason to find eyeliners with the brush. They all want you to use this felt tip pencil. I hate felt tip pencils because they drag your eyebrows. They drag your eye skin, your lid, your eyelids, the skin on your eyelids. It drags it. And like I said, if you're young, man, you know, when you're 16, 17, in your 20s, man, you'll pour that skin, or that skin so tight you feel like you can write a letter on top of it. I get it, but I'm telling you, when you get to be about 30, 35 years old, if you're not doing anything, make sure that you are, moisturizing day and night. Moisturize day and night, day and night, day and night. And they have some products that you can use around your eyelids. I personally don't like those products because for some reason, they burn me. They do. They actually burn me. I don't know what that is right there. Yeah, they burn me. So that's that one little eyelash when they got on there real quick. And y'all know y'all can clean and reuse these, right? I had a customer who actually showed me how to reuse lashes. But you have to buy a particular type of band lash. But you need to make sure that... Now, I normally take these off every day. Sometimes I'll sleep in them. But I take them off because I like to put my makeup all over my face. And if you don't take them off, you mess around and they'll have like that little nasty look across the top. But you actually can clean these. You literally can clean them. You take them off and get your tweezers. Take your time and take your adhesive off. Which, if you like me, is going to be like latex, because I use the hair glue. It's just what works for me. But you pour the little glue off of it, and when you pour the little glue off of it, then you go into a place where once you pour the little glue off, see, we done. That's it. That's all we getting. That's it. I might draw a lip on. And if I draw a lip on, I'll use something like this. This is a matte. And because I got on a white shirt, I can play around whatever color I like. But most of the time, you're going to see me with a natural lip. I don't mind color. I don't mind color, but I don't think I have the perfect lip shapes. So I try to just do something real neutral. Then, it won't bring a lot of attention to my lips. And sometimes I use lip liner. It just depends on how I feel. And you know you ain't supposed to rub them together like that. But because I know I'm about to eat after I do this live, I'm not finna put no lip liner on. I'm just doing this so y'all can see this. But I'm a country girl. I love lip gloss. Love, love lip gloss. So that's it. So now that I got my my makeup on, I can pull my cap down. And I have a peak right here. Now let me tell y'all something. Now for those of you that wear wigs or that will try to wear wigs, which a lot of you will, your wig cap is your friend. Okay? Your wig cap is your friend. Your wig cap is what's going to help you achieve the looks that you're trying to achieve when it comes to your lace wigs. Now, if you buy synthetic wigs, you basically just putting a wig cap on just because you're trying to keep your hair down. But for those of us that wear laces, we wear wig caps because we're trying to create what they call the bald head method. Okay? Now, I have a widow's peak. Most people's hairlines don't dip in the front like mine do, but mine do, and I have it so that it'll stick right there, and then I just have to pull the rest of it back. I have a hairline like a dude. Okay, come here, girl. Here she go. Y'all seen me when I put her on here, and I was gonna curl her, but she ready to be put on right now. So we're gonna go ahead and put on. Ooh, them edges is laid. Yeah, I might curl it later on, but not right now. Because I'm ready to eat. So, another thing is sometimes, now because I don't necessarily want this wig to be on tonight, I'll probably take it off because tonight is Wednesday, so I need to put my, I need to grease my scalp. I cut all my hair off all the way low to like this back in February because I wanted to start from zero to grow my hair back out for a lot of different reasons, and you'll see what later on. So I have certain days that I take to grease my scalp, and Wednesday happen to be one of them. So I don't necessarily want my wig to be on super, super tight, but because my problem area with my wig is always around my ears, I do make sure that I add a little bit of just a little bit. Like I'm telling y'all, this is it. Just a little bit right here around my ears, and pull that down. Now they're not gonna stay down well because, like I told you, I got it in the front. And just like I'm talking about, like a little bit, little bit. And I'm only doing this because it's pulled up in a ponytail. And when it's pulled up in a ponytail, it adds stress to your edges. Now, I literally can wear this wig without anything on it. I really can. But like I said, because I have the, and this, let me tell you something. Get your cap as close to your edges. See my widow peak? I used to shave it off, but I realized as I got older, I better hold on to all this little hair that I got. So I'll just pinch mine and pull it down a little bit. But you try to get it as close to your edges as possible. A lot of the problems with wigs that you see is they overplucked. Now in the pictures and online, they look amazing. Like they look incredible. And most people who wear wigs, they don't care that you can see the lace because they know it's a wig. And they know it's going to make their picture look good. Me, on the other hand, I do agree with that. I absolutely do agree with that. But I have to be honest with you. I still want my wig to look good when it's in your face. So I don't overplug my wigs like a lot of people do. Because I just really don't find that attractive. Now, see how she look? She like somebody like an Indian scalped her or something, don't they? So because I already smoothed her out, I got my edges together. I don't necessarily want to spray the spray on my edges because I just did my makeup. So what I will do is I'll spray it strategically. Of course, you know it's this. But listen, let me tell you something. A lot of people give Got to Be Glued a lot of beef and a lot of drama. The only thing that take your hair out is your removal process. You have to make sure that you remove it properly. There are a lot of different products that I do use. If I don't have Got to Be Glued, there's a ton of other hair holding sprays that I will use. And that's just around my ears. The rest of it I actually go on the wig itself. Now, yes, some of this will get on the hair. I mean, it's spray, it's aerosol. However, if you already have your edges the way that you want them, you don't really have to worry about it being in a bad way. And this, to me, helps me to use less product. I don't use as much product spraying it like this. Like I said, I got the full tutorial and video on YouTube. So for those of you that missed out this morning, or if it's some steps that you didn't see, go subscribe to my YouTube channel at Demisha Lee, and you'll be able to see the full tutorial. I mean, like I'm talking about from all the way zero. Like, ain't nothing. Like, I came straight out the shower, did my whole facial, and y'all see me with nothing on. Which I'm still cute. I look like the younger version of me, except for that gray hair that I got up here. So you let that dry. Anybody got any questions about this? Now, for you guys who have short hair, y'all probably got it the easiest out of all of us. Like I said, I got an ebook that I'm dropping today, and it's how to lay my edges down when my style when the salon is closed. And basically, it's just a easy 5-step guide. 5 steps is super duper easy, guys. 5 steps that you take to lay your edges down. And I trust you. It's so easy, it don't make sense. And it's for anybody that has short hair. Now, if you have long hair, there are some sections in there that I inserted for people with long hair. Because some of you, especially those of you that are natural, you might not know how to braid your hair. You might not know what to do. This actually will help. But it's not detailed. I will put I got another one coming out, how to lay your hair down without braiding it. For those of you that do wear wigs. So I'll fold this back. Since it's sprayed, y'all see that? I'll fold it back like that. Because it's still wet. But I'll fold it back and put it on. Oof. Now, if I was trying to get a serious hold, I would have put like a lot of product up there. But I'm not looking for anything super duper serious. And I just sprayed some spray, and I'm just gonna rub it across there to kind of help it with the stickiness. I mean, honestly, you technically can use the spray without the gel. But like I said, I put the gel around my edges because I don't want it to slip. Okay, it almost went on perfect, didn't it? Hold on. Almost went on perfect. So y'all seen that? Yeah. And these are wigs that we sell at the salon. Yeah, we sell these at the salon. Yes, honey, come through today. Everybody acting good today. See? I like when my wig obey me. and when they act right. So I can feel it being tight around my edges, or at least around my ears, which is really important for me. Because if you get them ears right, trust and believe, everything else will fall into place. To me, that's the most important part right there, is that ear game. You get that ear right. See all this right here? Y'all ever get that one piece of hair that's in your face and you can't find it? So it's 2 more steps that I got to this. So, okay, where's my comb at? It's 2 more steps I got to this. So now, what'd you say? Hold on. Y'all hold it on. Listen, if I don't get your questions right away. Who's that? Curbside pickup. Okay. Girl, listen. I got to do somebody hair today. I got to, but it's gonna be these mannequins because we on complete lockdown here in North Carolina. And let me tell you something, these jokers ain't playing. I honestly feel like they got somebody riding around checking these salons, because I know 3 people that got reported yesterday. I really feel like I think they riding around checking them. I really feel like they are. Okay, so not done, but done. So this right here, you gotta tie this down, because the whole, the spray that we just did is still in the drying part, and because I don't want to add no more product to it, I need to tie it down real quick so it'll go ahead and hold, and then I'm gonna go back over it with my foam wrap to make sure that it blends in super good. Ooh, 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 ooh. Come on. Oh, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. And that's when we can go in and get this part right here all the way down. Because I want to show y'all that these wigs can be worn completely off your forehead. Sorry. I make wigs. And I'm not, let me tell you something. If y'all love homemade wigs and custom-made wigs, y'all better get to Lynn the wig doctor, because Lynn the person is doing that. That chick right there can make a wig out of 15 cents. Like, I've seen her wigs. They look good. Keisha Webb. Oh, my God. Y'all ever heard of Keisha Webb? She's another girl that's a bad. She's a bad when it comes to making wigs. I make wigs out of necessity, but I teach other people how to make them. I love teaching wig making. I'm a teacher. I love to educate. So, like, this thing that I'm doing with y'all right now, I love doing this. This is fun to me. This is what I love to do, is teach other people how to do stuff. However, I have the bomb connection. God really blessed me with an amazing vendor that I met doing a hair show down in Miami many years ago. And he always told me if I ever got into selling wigs, which I do a lot of short hair at my salon. Most of my clients wear short hair. He was just like, he got it. Don't worry. He'll make sure I'm good. I'm like, all right. I'm not really pressing it because I wasn't thinking about selling wigs, We do natural hair. But guess what? Most of us need that plug of a wig. And if you're not used to wearing wigs, the last thing in the world that you want to do is put on an ugly wig. And you definitely don't want to go to the beauty supply store and buy one of them cheap wigs that when people put it on, it look like it's skin and hair. Let me get it straight. Now, I wore synthetic wigs for a very long time, but I had to pluck them. I had to style them. I had to find brands that were light around the edges. There are some really good synthetic wigs. So if you can't afford to spend $200, $150, $300 at one time on a wig, which is what I recommend you do, save your $65, because most of my wigs that I bought range between $35 and $70. Most of the time I was going to spend at least $65 on a wig because I like a good quality wig and I need it to last for at least a month, because the worst thing in the world is to see somebody with a synthetic wig and it stop moving. They usually stop moving after about 14 days. But if you, William Jackson taught me how to take care of synthetic wigs. So any of y'all that have synthetic wigs and you need them to come back to life, inbox William D. Jackson. He can take you through a class and show you how to take care of them. He's the bomb. He is the bomb.com when it comes to bringing a wig back to life. Like, I watched him take like 6 of my wigs that I bought to the salon. And I was like, I'm going to throw them away. He said, no, don't throw them away. He took those wigs and brought them all the way back to life. So, what you're going to do, you're going to let this dry. Now, I'm not going to sit here for hours on hours and hours and hours and try to make it dry. So we're going to pull out this blow dryer, which I typically don't use a blow dryer. And for several different reasons, I don't use a blow dryer. Is the blow dryer can make it turn white, believe it or not. The blow dryer can make your make the product turn white, and that's not what you want. And if you're using anything other than the combinations that I can tell you about, then you most definitely can be in trouble when it comes to what is all this stuff that's hooked up over here? What's that? What is this for? Oh, I didn't know I had that plugged up. But that's the main reason. It's because your blow dryer can make everything go white. So usually what I do is I get up early enough in the morning, do my makeup, and I'll tie this up. And I'm sitting there getting set up with y'all. And a lot of times when y'all see me in the morning, especially if it's early, this right here is not even all the way dry. Unless I did it like a day before. Unless I got up super duper early. But it takes me about 25, 30 minutes to get my whole makeup done in the mornings. Because like I said, my regular everyday makeup don't even consist of the eyeshadow. It consists of me cleaning my skin, moisturizing my skin. And you know, once you put that moisturizer on, you have to let it sit down on your skin for about 2 or 3 minutes. And I organize my lashes and stuff like that. Then I go in and I put in the highlighter for my eyebrows. And then I define my eyebrows with a pencil. I use just a regular brown black pencil. And then after I define it, of course, anything that's left over, I try to blend it in. Y'all see me do that. Then I go in and I put my foundation on. And my foundation and my powder are 2 different colors. And my highlighter, all those are different colors. I don't use the same color or nothing. Because if you use the same color powder that you use a foundation, you'll find your skin not having that pop that you want. You know, we always want that dimension in our skin. And as black women, we have like a lot of different colors and tones. Most of us have red and gold tones. Very rarely do we have the ash tones, which is more of what you'll find in your Caucasian or your fair-skinned sisters or ladies. However, you know, I do 2 different colors. And so I put my foundation on, then I do my powder. And the reason I do my powder over my eyebrow, because if I just leave my eyebrow without the powder, it'll look really dark. But if I put the powder on, it kind of softens it a little bit. And y'all seen how it went a little bit softer when I go on live in a little bit. To show y'all the complete finished look, y'all will see, oh yeah, it do look softer. Okay, we getting dry here. Put the foundation on, put my powder on. Once I put my powder on, then I put my blush on, and then I'll put a little highlighter. And this is not gold. That's not the gold bronzer that you see. This is just a lighter shade of foundation that I use right here. And that just kind of give me that little glowy look that, you know, we be looking for. And if you like me and your eyes is kind of chinky, it just helps give you an eye lift. To me, it makes your eye lift up. Sometimes I'll add a little bit more. Like I might go in and do this. Let me show y'all a little trick too. For those of you that are over 45. I mean, kids can do it too. Y'all don't necessarily need it. But I'm talking about people using makeup to help us look, you know, to give us a little boost on our look. Because some days we need a little boost on our look. And this is light work. If you wear foundation at all, this is light work. So I would have done this prior to adding my foundation. But sometimes I'll go through with that same little color that I use on my eyebrows, and I'll do this. Can y'all see that? I need to make some more. I'll do this right here. And what that does, now I want y'all to see the difference in how it makes my skin look. Okay. You see the difference? Can y'all see the difference? And sometimes I'll do that. Of course, I would have done this prior to putting my makeup on, so it would be blended down a little bit more. But when you do it that way, and then go in with the baking powder, because then this powder right here, this light powder, would have went on top of that. And then, of course, my blush. Can you see the difference? And not having it on this side. And that light's so hot. I don't know why it's so hot. But yeah, sometimes I'll do that if I want that little extra kick in the mornings. Especially if it's super early, child. I be trying to wake my face up because I don't want y'all looking at me like, what's wrong with her? She should have stayed in the bed. So that's just one of my little tricks that I use. And it'll make it look like you have on more makeup than you actually do. Like y'all know, all I did was put a little bit of orange and pink right there on my eyes. But when you add that little line, it kind of give you like a dimension. To make it, see how it made it look like I got more eyeshadow on than I actually do, and I don't. And then just blend it down with that I might have to blend it down a little bit more. But y'all get the point. And then like I said, and I'm gonna tell you, like at night, if you got a hot date and you going somewhere, thank y'all. Give me some love if you like that part. We get ready to wrap this up. If you going on a date or you trying to go to a party and you want to look extra, extra, that's a good way to make it happen. So, y'all see how that worked? Super easy. Y'all literally can knock this out. Like, this is not nothing hard for y'all to do. Like, for real, for real. It ain't nothing hard for you to do. It ain't nothing that you can't do at home. It ain't nothing that you can't make happen. Like, for real, for real. And I didn't curl my hair. I might curl it later on. But I always go in and do this. And this is just to help lay it down a little bit more. It looks so natural, don't it? Yes, yes, honey. And then I'll take my comb. And because I want to wear it like in a little bun, I'm not going to curl it right now. And my homegirl said she liked my messy bun and look messy. But me, as a hairstylist, A messy bun is like, ugh. Sometimes we don't like that. Tell me if y'all like it. Y'all give me some hearts, smiley faces. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. And get off my live feed. I'm just messing with you. I mean, and this is probably the messiest bun in the whole world. Because I literally am slapping it together. Because I'm hungry. I'm ready to go eat. I didn't eat breakfast this morning. I got a ton of phone calls to make. So, that's it basically. That's it basically. Like, I can go in and put a few curls right here. And I would have much rather curled it while it was on the mannequin here. That's what I wish I would have done, but we was talking. We was having such a good conversation. And I just wanted to be at the hair salon. I want to do hair. I just wanted to do hair, guys. I still want to do hair. I want to do like 5 heads. I want to go to work. COVID. I heard that the line is starting to flatten, so there's hope. But I promise you, I'm ready to go to work. I miss my clients. I miss doing hair. You know, doing hair is therapeutic for most of us hairstylists. It really, really is. I seen a hairstylist saying that she was depressed because she wasn't doing hair. Well, let me tell you something. I'm not depressed because money ain't coming in. That ain't what it's gonna be. But I'm not depressed at all, to be honest with you. But I do miss being in the salon. I really, really do. So we just gonna throw a few little bumps in here. I ain't gonna do nothing big. So if y'all have any hair questions, y'all know hair and makeup is on Wednesdays, every Wednesday. So if you get your stuff together next Wednesday, I'm thinking about trying to do something short for my short people who got short hair. Short hair is a lot easier to work with than wigs. The key thing about short hair is knowing your hair texture. If you're natural, you probably already been rocking some kind of something, so this ain't really a big deal to you. You know how to put it in a 2-strand twist. But there's people out here who really don't know how to do their hair. And so they in a tizzle right now, trying to figure this